Okay.
So I'm starting the recording now. It is already gone on live. Let's start.
So please let me know whether we are live or not.
We are live.
We are live. I can see that.
Okay. So please make me able to share my presentation. Hello, ma'am. You there?
We all are here. Ashif, you can go on.
Yeah, please make me able to share my presentation.
You can share your presentation.
No, the
That's
share
fine.
button is disabled.
Okay, I have just put you on 1 second.
Yeah.
We can
Go ahead,
present.
Ashif.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. So we are back today once again to this bootcamp 2, and today we are going to discuss about the hand holdings of animation. So me and my colleague Tariq Mahmood will be give you a training on how to do animation and how you are going to proceed. So, so to start the animation process, let's discuss the previous class so that we keep everything in our mind and then we can start. Okay. Yeah. So we'll Bootcamp 2 workshop animation day 2 handholding. So as we discussed yesterday, so we have discussed like traditional animation, 2D vector animation, then 3D animation, motion graphics, and then stop motion animation. So today, the training that we are going to give you, that will be on 2D vector animation. Okay, so we will avoid the concept of of the traditional animation that we do frame by frame. Okay, so here we will be discussing about the 2D vector animation on keyframe concept. So hopefully you had a good knowledge on 2D animation on our previous discussion, from our previous discussion. Okay, so here we will be applying the keyframe concept. So where we are moving we are moving a body from one position to the another using the keyframe concept and the positions. So for example, I set a position A and a position B, and we are moving a character or a object from position A to position B, and in between, I mean, the movement and the posture, everything will be rendered by the software itself. So that we will be discussing. And next, I have to keep in mind these steps as we have discussed previously, the concept and the script, storyboard, environment, character design, voiceover, animation, sound effect, final render. So we will be going through every single steps today. So you have to keep in mind. Hopefully you have followed the last class. So concept and script, these are the basic points that I have discussed yesterday that you have to keep in mind who's your target audience, how your video is solving the problems, what is the goal of your video, what is the core theme that you are using in your video, and what is the key learning expected from the video that should be provided inside the video. And from the script point of view, you have to keep your script tight, okay, short, and be conversational, and simplify your scripts and all. So, and it should be emotionally connected with the viewers as well. So that should be keep in your mind. And next point is storyboarding. I already told you yesterday that storyboarding is the brain of the, what do you say, animation. So storyboarding is very important things. If you want to make your animation more effective, storyboarding should be effective. Okay, should be efficient. So here already I have discussed some views of this storyboard. I mean, points of the storyboard. Like one person is there, the camera angle should be clear, and the shot and the timing, whatever it is. So it should be more crystal and clear. So in the storyboard, then only we will proceed to the animation. So today, Tariq Mahmood sir will show you a storyboard, a simple storyboard. And on that storyboard only, we will be doing the animation part. Next is coming the environment and character, as we have discussed yesterday. Environment, the character should be, I mean, whatever the character you are designing, it should be good, and the character plays an important role because he is the hero of the animation that you are making. So the hero must look like a hero, right? So that's why the character should be crystal clear, and whatever the message the character is going to convey, that should be clear. And the background, as we have discussed yesterday, background is playing a crucial role in the animation video. So as we have experimented the background things with the character Dora, like we got lots of comments yesterday also from your end. Depending upon the background situation, we can change the story. Thus, I mean, the whole story can be changed with reference to this background only. So yeah, so we are moving to the final because I do not want to explain because we already have a theory class on this animation. So the platform that we are going to use today is Animaker, and it's a open platform, and so most of the, I mean, resources are free here. So you can use the platform to get a good animation, a professional animation as well. And I better share some facts about this platform, that it's a do-yourself animated video making app. I mean, using all the theories that we have already come across, whether if you have not, mm, I mean, good hands on your animation things before, still you can make a good animation with the help of this platform, because this platform is just a drag and drop approach. Okay, so you can drag the character, and you can record your own voice, and you can give your own background music and all. And to use this platform, you should have a mail ID. I guess everyone has a mail ID. And with that mail ID, you have to create an account here, and you have to log in that account and to use their services. Okay, so let me go to that platform and give a short description about that platform, and after that I will hand it over to the Tariq sir. Um, just wait. Is my web view is clear, ma'am?
Yes, yes, very clear.
Okay. So this is the platform. Here you can I have already opened that www.anymaker.com, that I have already shown the link. I better post it on the comment section. I'd like to request Aminu to post it on the comment section. Okay, I'll put it. Yeah. So yeah, this is the platform where we can make the lots of animation. There are lots of features in this platform. So if I click on the login section, it will redirect me. Okay, I'm just putting in the login section. Yeah, as I'm already logged in this, platform. That's why it directly redirect me to its dashboard. So I'm just giving you an overview of this platform. Here, size of the video, frame of the video you can make like 16:9. This is for the laptop and the normal cinematic videos and all. And 9:16 ratio, that is 9:16 ratio, that is for mobile. And square video you can also make. Presentation slide also you can make. Other features are also there. And here, like lots of already built-in project is there. Okay, cartoon video and all. If you hover the video icon, then you can get a good idea about it. So lots of features are there. And all the features will be done, I mean, the cartoon activity will be done in the 2D vector only. Okay. And already I've told we will be using the keyframe concept here. So you can save your, whatever you have done, you can save your projects here. Okay. And you can share with your friends as well. If you build a project, you can share it with your friends. And you can manage a team also, like this is my team. And okay, so that's all about the introduction part. So I would like to hand it over to Mr. Tariq Mahmood sir to give a presentation over this and give a hand holding on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Asif. Okay, so now we are going thoroughly with this application. So let me share. Okay. Ma'am, hello, ma'am. My share button is disabled actually. Hello.
If you are audible, please go ahead.
Yeah,
you're audible.
actually my share button is disabled.
Asif, can you just transfer the presenter rights to Tariq?
How can I do that?
I think I have done. Can you
Yeah.
do now?
Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I think you are able to present now, sir. Tariq, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yeah,
Hello.
perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Visible.
So now we are in the open source platform, the Animaker. So as you have been told just now that there are multiple options here where you can choose the frame, the different types of templates are also available in this website, and you can modify it also. So first of all, before starting any project, you have to know the tools that is available in that particular software which you will be using, right? So I have already logged in with my free account by using my mail ID. So now I'll be going inside this application. So here you can see a colorful button written as create. So after clicking that button, you will see lots of options: create a video, create GIF, create a character, create a presentation, create recording, create voice. Okay, so what we will do, you can go directly from here, or you can directly choose from existing project. So suppose I am choosing 16:9, the standard frame, the standard aspect ratio. So I will click, and here you will get two options, that is blank and templates. So as we will be doing animation from our own, so we will select the blank template. So we will click once more. So now it is opening. So first of all, after opening the application, you will get a small tutorial how to use the tools. But now we will not see this video. I will, by myself, I will tell you how to use the tool. So as you can see, there are lots of options here. So I will go through each and every option very in details. I will go. Okay, so first option is the search option. So here you can search for any 2D elements or 2D objects, anything you can search from here. There are many elements that is free you can use. Next is the all items search bar. So here you can select some templates, inbuilt templates. They are already available for using in advertisement, commercials and all. Next is the character button. So here you can see lots of characters are available. Some can be used as free, and some are used as a premium version, which for that you have to pay a monthly subscription fee. So we'll be using the free characters only. So next tool is the gradient shape tool, shape with text tool, office tool, emoji, sticker, and many more. And you can add lots of, after clicking this plus button, you can see some of other elements are also available here. So each and every section, they have this plus icon. So after clicking the plus icon, you can see the remaining elements available in this section. So next is the text tool. So here some predefined text animation has been given. So many text animations are available free you can use with no cost, actually, without giving any money. So next is the BG. BG means background. So there are lots of background also available from where you can use for your animation. So there are photo background. Directly you can, after clicking it, it automatically come in your canvas. Directly after clicking anywhere, you can get that thing directly on your canvas. Okay, so this is a paid version. This is this is a free version. So lots of good templates are also available, backgrounds are also available. So okay, so next tool is images. So you can collect images from different websites. Actually, they have implemented many websites in their applications so that you can directly get images from here inside this application. So we don't have to open another tab in our browser to search for any images. So we will get directly from here. So next is the videos. So video section is also available here. If you want to put some related videos inside your animation, suppose a television is playing inside an environment, so you have to show something inside that television, right? So you can place directly from here and put inside those elements like mobile phone, television or laptop or tablet, anywhere else. If you want to put those kind of videos inside there. So now it is actually it is a web based, so it will take time little. It depends on your bandwidth. So this is the music section. So music section is actually used for your background music. The animation that you will produce, you will definitely need some kind of music, right? Some sad music, some acoustic music, some celebration type of music, right? Classical music for kids, melody. So every kind of music you will get here directly inside this application. So you don't have to take you don't have to get panic of what kind of music I will use. So you will get all types of music inside this application. So next is sound effects. So sound effects will basically use in certain conditions, like some a character has fallen down, so you have to put some effects like some boom effect or some splash effect or something like that. So sound effects you can use directly from here, though many templates have many sound effects are available free of cost, so you can use from here. So my files is all about what are the extra thing you have created by yourself. Suppose your voice you have created, recording by doing mobile recording and all. So you can put inside this my file section so that you can use it for your animation project. Okay. So now If anybody has any query regarding these tools, then you can ask me right now, because I will be moving now to the storyboard section and I will directly start the application for doing the animation. If anybody has any query or any question regarding what I have taught just now regarding the tools and all, can directly ask me right now.
Tarik, there are
Yes,
two
ma'am.
questions from the students. One is they're saying after creating, we will have a watermark of Animaker.
Yeah. Actually, the watermark is will be available in the free version, because we are using their application for free, right? So if you want to remove the watermark, you have to use the premium version. It is their terms and conditions actually. And yeah, we can remove it, but for that we need some third-party software. Through the help of those software, we can remove the watermark. That is not an issue, but you have to learn that third-party software to remove the watermark. But inside the Animaker, you can't remove the watermark if you're using the free
And
version.
yes, and the second question is they're saying that can we download this on our PC or we should use on website only?
No. It is not downloadable. So it is an web-based application. So all the images and all the tools are working from their server. So we can do the download. It is not a standalone software actually.
All right. So there are no more questions. Okay,
Okay.
then another question is will we have to use the characters available in the website only or we can create our own characters too?
Yeah, we can create our own character, but means it is not like that you can create the character from scratch. There are certain options available for creating a character, which I will go now and show you all of you. So you can create a character by your own, but not like the traditional softwares. But yeah, you can create your characters by your from your imagination, as there are some options available in this application, and it is very dynamic options. There are very dynamic options also available for free version also, so which I will be showing you now.
All
And
right.
yeah.
So I think we'll take just one last question and then you can proceed, Tarik.
Okay.
There is one question by Vishal. He's saying, how can we give our own voiceover to the characters?
Yeah.
Suppose if we have more than 10 or 20 characters, what to do?
Okay, so 10 or 20 characters, you have to give it individual voiceover. So that is, whenever you will be clicking that particular character, an option will come that you there to give a voiceover option, which I will be showing you. So yeah, that can be possible inside this application, but there are certain limitations because the timeline is have certain limitations. So you can use multiple characters, but the scene should be longer than if you are using at the same scene multiple characters, then there should be a certain synchronization between the voice and the characters, right? So which can be done through this software. After showing you the features, you will be able to know how it works.
Yeah, so yeah, please, Tarik, you can proceed and we can
Okay.
take the remaining questions in a few minutes again.
Okay. Okay. Now, as I have gone through the tools and all, so first of all, the option it comes after all items. There comes an option for characters. So lots of predefined characters has been given. Lots of predefined free characters are also available. As you can see, whenever I click one of its characters, suppose this one is the character. So it is a dynamic character they have given. So after clicking the character and putting it inside the canvas, you can see on the right hand side, there are lots of options. That means you can change the posture and the expressions of this character at the same time by simply clicking any of the means options at the right hand side, that is in the action action tool that it has been given. So whenever I will click that particular animation or particular character, you will see right inside the canvas that the posture of the character will change, but but her dress color will not change. Only the posture will change. You can see now. Yeah. So you can see now. Immediately the posture changed, right? So next posture is standing with anger. So everything remains same, the color of the dress and the color of the skin tone and all, only the posture change. So there are lots of postures available according to your requirement. So these are all free postures, thanks to Animaker, that they have not given here any kind of put any kind of charges inside the actions. So these are the actions which you can use. So this is sitting, this is feeling sick, this is sending kit, this is writing on pad, X-ray. So lots of options you will get according to your requirement. So the action tab actually allow you to change the posture, and there you can see right on the action tab you can see expression. So expression is all about changing the girl's face expression. So now the expression is given as happy. You can see if you change this expression to unimpressed, then immediately the expression of the character change. Now you can change to angry and the expression will become angry. And it is not an static expression. Whenever I will play the scene, you can see right below this canvas, a small button is there written as scene 1. You can play this and immediately the animation will start playing. Okay. So now there are lots of expressions available. So there are also expressions like evil faces, like expressions like confident, expressions like annoyed, expressions like tired, expressions like relieved. So according to your requirements, you can change the expressions. So here inside this character, lots of options available. You can see a small tab exists after clicking this character. So a small tab is available. So here lots of options is available. The first option is action. As you can see, this is the action tab. Next is the action plus. So what exactly action plus is? Action plus is the frame that you want to show after the animation stops. Suppose a girl is walking. Suppose I will change this character action now as a walking action. Okay, so I will take from here an action. So I will be taking one action here. So the girl is walking. So now here we can give one more action inside this walking action. Okay, so how we will put the other action, and that other action will work as a second frame. That means suppose the girl is walking from left to right and she will look us forward. Okay, so how it will use that action, because we're using a 2D animation, right? In 3D, what happened? In 3D, we can rotate the character 360 degree by our own. But in 2D, it can't be possible. In 2D, we have to change the frame. We have to change the frame and immediately the girl will rotate. It will not show you 360 degree that I'm, yeah. So the thing is like that. So the action plus button will work like that. So after clicking the action plus button, here you can see one long tab will occur. And here a plus symbol is available here. So after clicking the plus symbol, you will get the same action tab available here. So after clicking one of the action tabs, suppose the girl will walk and stand like this. Okay. So now if I put this girl here and put this frame, this first frame from left to right, that means the girl will walk from left to right and take this type of posture. And at the same time, I would like to show you the timeline. So here is the timeline. You can see right at the bottom. This is the timeline, and this is the only timeline available in this software. And as you add each and every elements in this canvas, automatically the timeline will get it is a dynamic timeline. Actually, it will automatically increase according to your requirements. If you put sound elements or sound effects or something like that, automatically the timeline get expanded. Okay, so now the timeline by default is for 11 seconds, and if you want to increase the timeline, you have to click this plus button, and after clicking that plus button, you can see the scroll bar. A small scroll bar you can notice right at the bottom. So you can see from 11 seconds it has been increased to 18 seconds, and you can increase more than 80 seconds also as per your requirement. So I will click this, and now what I will do, I will take this character. Suppose I have last time I have to take this kind of characters, and I will again do the same thing so that I can apply this, and I will click it. So here the character will stop, and this is the first frame, and I will put this character, and I will change this character. Okay, so I will change this character, and I will make it as a walking action. I will, okay, so let's make it little more interactive. So suppose this character is walking. Okay. So I will put this outside the canvas, and I will click. So now I will click this apply button. As you can see, after applying this button, and now if I want to see what is going on inside this scene, I will simply click on the scene play button, and now the animation will occur. Now you can see. So now you can ask me then why it is so fast? Yeah, it is it has been shown very fast because you can see at the bottom in the timeline the lady is running and stopping at approximately 1 second, right? So if I drag this point, that means this image little further up to 6 seconds, that means now animation will run little slow. So now I will again apply, and I will again play the scene, and now you can see the animation is in a proper speed, and now the lady will stop here, and now your action completed. Okay. So again I am playing the scene, and now the lady is running, and at this frame the lady has stopped and give you a second portion. So now this scene, now here you can notice that this is scene 1. That means on the right hand side here it is written scene 1. That means this scene is going on inside a scene 1 canvas. Okay, scene 1 canvas. This scene is going on inside a scene 1 canvas. So you can change anytime the expressions, the postures and all. So suppose I am clicking here, and you want to change these running postures to something like walking postures. So you can change at any time, but the animation won't change. Okay, so I will change the posture to normal walking posture. So this is the normal walking posture. So now after playing the scene again, you can see the posture has been changed to walking style, and now she has completed her walking cycle and shown her second posture. So now one thing I would like to say, after applying the character, you can change anytime her expression. So now you can see her expression is very sad. So after clicking the first character, directly you go to timeline, and after clicking that character, you will get all the preview of the character, where the character is coming and where it will stop, right? So as you can see, I'm clicking at the first character, and after that I'm clicking at the second character, right? Suppose I have now changed this character. I will now change this character expression. So you can see. So now I have applied. So now I will change this character. I will pause it. So I will change this character expression to something like this. So you can see some changes has occurred inside the character's expression. So now I will apply again, and I will play the scene, and you can see everything has changed, and the animation is like that. So these are predefined characters. Now how we can design our own character. The main thing is that how we can design our own character. So let me show you how we can design our own character, right? So this is the character options. So here in the character tab, a small tab you can get here, and here it is written, a icon is given like this. So my character. So my character, after clicking, this is actually I have designed my own character. So how I have designed this? So after clicking this character, so how you can change the designs? I will show you now. So inside the edit, we will go. Here, after clicking one of its character, you will see lots of options at the right hand side, giving control of all of its body parts. Okay, so here is hair available, all kinds of hair available. Face shape is also available. Facial hair is also available. Lots of facial hair is also available. Lots of type facial hair. What kind of eye type you want? Again, eyebrow color. After that, the nose, the lips, ears, earrings. If you are using a female character, then you can put all kind of, or you can use nowadays in male character also, this earrings and all. So these are all kind of options you will get. So first of all, what we will do, first of all, we will go through its skin color. Okay, so skin color, we can change anything. You can change to this color, you can change to little dark color, you can change to more dark color, you can change to pink color. I hope so pink color does not exist in the real world, so I will not put that color. Okay, so I will put this, okay, I will use this color. So I want some modern hairstyle. So here we can use this kind of hairstyle. Little more young hairstyle. Use something like. Okay, so I like this hairstyle. So next we'll change the facial. So now we can change some. So I'll be changing face type. Okay. So now I will change facial color. So we can give a facial color also. Different types of beard available here. So next we can use, okay. Okay, it is looking more manly, right? So now I will change eye color, and you can change the nose to okay. Some queries came in YouTube actually. Let me go through it once. Okay, I'm not getting the query. Hello, ma'am.
Tariq sir, I'll read them out, no problem. So,
Okay, please, please.
so in YouTube, I don't see any queries in YouTube.
Yeah.
So is there any queries in?
So Tariq, if there are queries, we'll stop. We'll basically request you to stop and proceed.
Sure, sure, sure.
Right
Now
now,
it is.
YouTube queries
Yeah.
are mostly for Wafia and Pramod and myself.
Okay, okay. So you can change the lip color also. As per your requirement, you can change the ears, you can change the head style. So now a character has been designed, so you can name the character as any random name you can give, or you can give Rahul or anything you want. So I have saved it. So your character is now ready. Okay. So this character you can use inside your new project as per your requirement, right? So now I will going back to our previous video. So now I will show you how these characters along with the environment works. So before that, I have prepared a small storyboard which I want like to share you. So let me show you the storyboarding. A small storyboarding I have done. I would like to share. Okay, this is the storyboarding. A simple storyboarding. So here the story actually continues that a boy called Rohan is thinking of how to do animation. Okay, so this is a wide angle view. So this suppose you are using a camera, wide angle lens camera or any camera. So you are shooting a shot from means a wide angle shot you are shooting from a distance. So at the same after showing this scene, he'll be saying to himself that I would like to learn animation, but I don't know how to. Then the second scene will occur and it will be a close-up shot of the camera and it will show his face expression. Okay, because I have done it very roughly to show you it's a sad expression. Okay, so he's thinking of how to do. At the same time, a friend of him is passing by, was actually passing by, and he'll be asking him that what happened, why you were so sad. Then he told him a solution, and what solution he has given, that will be doing inside the animation. That means how animation will be doing exactly in Animaker. That is only he has given him a solution that this is a very useful software and you can do very easily animation. Okay, and at the finally, and he is now finally he is happy now and he can do his projects of on animation. So I will be using this storyboard inside Animaker and how we will be doing. So we will start right now. So let me start. Before that, if anybody has any question, you can ask me so that I can continue.
One question on the chat box here. Can you show how to make the character move again?
Sure, sure, sure. Okay, so let me start again. So I'll be going to the create project and I will choose a blank template. Before using this kind of software, your bandwidth should be good actually, because it is completely working from others server. I'd like to tell the people. So I'll be using this character and I will change its action first. First action, simply you can say that I will change it to walking action. So I will take from here. Walking action. So okay, so here is my first frame. This is my first frame. So basically this software works on keyframe. Okay, so this is my first frame. So now I will change its second frame to he stop actually. After walking a little, he will stop and he will introduce himself. Okay, so what I will do, I will click on this option. Here a little box appears and here a little option comes called action plus. So I will click here and I will click on the right hand side. Here also one huge one box will appear and here you will click on the plus button. Okay, so now I will click that. I want that this character walks from left to right and he will stand right between the canvas and he will introduce himself. So he will introduce himself. So this is the posture I want to use. So this is the posture, and here you can see a little click red means a tick button is available, green color. So I will click on that button. So now it has been implemented, and now slowly I will I will do, I will apply, I will click this apply button here. So after that you can see right at the bottom in the timeline this character I can see at the back side. I will click on this character and I will put this character and I will actually simply click on this character and I will simply drag this character on left hand side. Okay, so I will what I will do now. You can follow the timeline, please. In the timeline, you can see there are two frames. The first frame is this character walking, and the second frame is this character. Okay, so what I will do, this character, after clicking the first character, we will simply click on this character and I will drag this character on the first frame. You can see this is here some seconds are also given, 0 second, 1 second. That means this character will stop walking and show his second posture on first second. So what I will do, I want to show it little longer, right? I will show his second frame on 2 seconds. So now after changing the timeline, after changing its timing, changing this timing from 2 second, 1 second to 2 second. Okay, so after doing this, you will what you will do, you have to simply click this apply button. Okay, so after clicking the apply button, if you want to preview the scene, you have to simply do by clicking, you can preview the scene by clicking this play current scene. Okay, so now you can see the animation. Is it clear now?
I hope, sir, it is clear.
Yeah. Is there any further question?
I think there is no further question for now. You can proceed.
have a query here. Hello.
It's audible.
I think Tariq sir has lost his connection, so we better wait.
Okay, let him revive this connection. So, Asif, there was one query. How can we tell the students that from where they have to decide the transitions? Let's say that there is 2 seconds of the frame. So, what shall be the ideal timeline where they have to switch to another transition?
Ideal time is there is not exactly an ideal time. It depends on the storyline, and it
Okay.
depends on the total seconds. That means before doing any kind of animation, we prepare first of all that the animation should complete within 1 minute
Yes.
or
So
30
if I
seconds.
Yes, Tariq. So
Yeah,
if we stick to the things which we are planning for our competition,
yeah,
then the animation shall not be in any case bigger than 3 minutes. So we are
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to restrict it to average to 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Sure, sure, sure.
In any case, it shall not be bigger than 3 minutes. So let's say that
Yeah,
in case of 1 to 2 minutes, what can
yeah,
be the
sure.
storyline? Because we
Uh,
cannot cover the entire movie in
no,
one and
no,
a
no,
half
no.
minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So, if anybody want to complete a storyline within 1 minute, then before that they have to prepare the storyboard. So, according to storyboard per scene, they can distribute the time that two characters will talk, and the conversation will complete within 10 seconds, or the 15 seconds, or 20 seconds. So, according to that, we can distribute the complete story. And if there is if they have been given certain guidelines that within 1 minute they have to complete the animation or the storyline, then they can definitely distribute the scene, each and every storyboarding scene according to their means requirements, and within 1 minute they can complete the animation.
Okay, great.
Exactly. I better suggest to make them a storyboard and distributing the scene time so that
Yeah.
they can conclude it among that
Thank you.
1 minute or whatever the
Yeah,
given time.
I will go with another question here.
Yeah.
Any suggestions for the number of characters for this 1.5 minutes that they can do it with two characters? Because if they will try to create so many characters within this 1 to 1.5 minutes, then it may not be
Yeah.
feasible. So any inputs on that?
Yeah. They can put minimum of two characters, and if their scene changes, suppose in a story there are multiple scenes regarding according to the storyline, then they can maximum they can use 2 to 4 characters, but according to that they have to maintain the voiceover and all. Right. So the voiceover, if it doesn't sync with the character, then it will be a very messy thing for them. It will be very much problematic. It will become a problematic thing to complete their animation. So would suggest that maximum 2 character is good for a beginner to start animation in software like this.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Tariq.
Yeah,
Please
I
continue.
just want to add here, like if they want to make it longer than 1 minute, then they can use 3 to 4 character, but syncing processes will be a little bit I mean, if they're beginner, then they will get little tougher. So that's why I better suggest to use 2 to 3 character to do that animation. And if the scene changes, as Tariq sir said, they can use more than 4 character as well, no problem with that.
Okay. Another thing which I have found out with most of the youngsters who actually take animation is they try to animate all the ingredients in the same frame. So
Okay.
so you will see that it's only not only the character which they are actually animating. They try to then animate even a wall at the same time, and if there is a
Mhm.
ground, then they will try to change the scene. So I
Mhm.
think you can also tell them that it's not necessarily that everything has to be
Right.
animated within the same thing.
Correct. Yeah. The main thing is all about the story, what you are trying to convey to the audience. It doesn't matter that what your animation that connect with the story, right? So main thing is that what your story want to convey and what you want to show the audience. It doesn't matter that if you're putting something that is not connected to the story, but you are putting some kind of animation, suppose moving something. If the environment is dynamic, suppose you have put some environment, suppose in a crowded area, suppose a particular character is standing in a crowded area, so there are lots of movement you can use it. Suppose some more characters are walking nearby you, or cars are moving around you, because you are standing in a crowded area, right? So in such situation you can put certain animation, but it is not necessary that you have to give every objects a movement, or that will bring any changes in your animation or something like that. It depends everything in your storyline.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Tariq.
Oh,
You can continue.
okay. So as you can see now, the animation, again I have done this, how the walk cycle changes and changes to a introduction posture as he introduces himself. So now I would like to go with my storyboarding, as just now I have shown you. So I would like to start with the storyboarding now. So let me start from beginning. Okay. Okay, so I have taken the horizontal video template, and it will be a blank template, and I will start the story. So first of all, I will take a predefined character. So before that, I have to choose a background. Okay, so for background, I will select from this toolbar the BG tool. So after clicking the BG tool, you will able to see lots of templates available here, lots of BG available here. So after clicking, after seeing all this BG, I will select. You can select this BG. Okay. Okay. Let me select some. Okay. We can use this one. So here I will put one character. His name is Rohan. Okay. So his name is Rohan, and he is very upset. So I will select from the predefined character, and I will select a simple character from here. So okay, so I have selected this character. So I will change his expression to sad. So his action will be he is thinking. So he is thinking something. So yeah, this action is looking nice. So what I will do, I will put some voiceover inside this character now. So how we can do this? As you can see, every time whenever I click this character, this small box come out. And here we have already used one option, action plus action, right? So here lots of options are available here. So I will go one by one. So here you can see a little icon is available, and after clicking that icon you can see voiceover. So after clicking that icon you can see on the right hand side you can see lots of option came: record voice, text to speech, upload my voice. Okay, so right now I can I can directly record my voice, and at the same time this recording sync with his face. Let me show you. Here we are getting 10-second time. So I will record. Okay. So let me start. How can I do an animation? Let me record it again. So मैं हिंदी में बोल देता हूँ. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता. So I stop the recording and I will apply the recording. And now the magic will begin. So after syncing your audio, what you will notice that automatically the voice will be used in his face expression. So I will play this scene.
So please enable the system
Okay.
audio for your presentation.
Okay, the audio is not available.
Yeah. No.
I have to share 1 second, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me. Okay. So just now I have recorded my own audio and I have implemented in this character. So I will play the scene right now. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता. Okay. So this is the first scene and I have recorded, and the recording process is very simple. You have to simply click the character and you have to go in this button. The a small mic icon will be available here, and after clicking that icon you will simply have to record voice, and directly the voice will be synced with his facial expression. So this is the process. So the now regarding this voiceover concept, the voiceover tool, has anybody have some question regarding this? You can ask me right now. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, audible.
But Tarik, I think we don't have any question as of now. I cannot see any question as of now, so I think we can go ahead with it.
Okay.
One
Okay.
question is there, like, can we use the text to speech? Yeah, we can use the text to speech.
Yeah.
Okay, there are some questions here. So there are some questions in the WebEx. Text to speech
Yeah, I've
option.
already written down. So yeah, sir, you can continue.
And there was one more question. Can we design background and characters in any other software?
Okay. Yeah, of course. We can design in many softwares, like as we are doing right now in an open source software. You can use Photoshop, you can use Illustrator, you can use Animate CC. There are multiple options if you go for a professional approach.
I think the question may sound like this, that can we import the characters which are designed in other softwares and we can import them to Animaker or so?
Okay, no. That option is not available there.
Okay.
Yeah. So any more question? Is it available?
I cannot see any other queries as of now.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you.
So now, as you can see the scene, he is simply thinking of, and he is talking with himself that animation सीखना था तो कैसे सीखे? He is talking with himself, right? So now we can make this scene more dynamic. How we can make this scene more dynamic? It is simple. We are putting a background and putting a character, and he is speaking to himself. So how it can be possible to make it a dynamic shot, right? So here you can see right at the bottom, above the timeline, here is a camera timeline. You can see an icon. You can see this is called camera timeline. After clicking this icon, you will notice that the timeline has been changed and now it is a camera timeline. it is not the video timeline. This is actually the character timeline. And this is the video timeline and this is the camera timeline. So now I can change its camera to close up because as I have designed the storyboarding, inside my storyboarding I have given that one shot only close up shot, right? So what we can do, we will simply drag this seek bar and we will put it in 2 seconds, and what we will do, we will click this icon. You can see here, this is the camera effect icon. So after clicking this icon, I can put this box and I can also scale as I want. Okay, so I have scaled it and I have put this camera to his face close-up, right? So now, if I want to play the scene, you will notice something that it is playing, and now the camera goes close-up. But it will remain close-up until you change the camera effect to normal, right? So what I will do, I have changes the camera angle to close up from 2 seconds to 3 seconds, and after that I would like to change the camera angle to normal. So what we will do, I will drag this seek bar and I will drag this to 4 seconds, and I will again click this camera button, and what I will do, I will click this option. So this option will create a full screen camera effect. That means the camera will first go a little for 1 second or 2 seconds, it will go close up to his face, and after that, after 2 seconds, it will again come back to its normal position. So now I will again preview the scene. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. Okay, so this kind of effect you can get from this kind of software. So it is very dynamic, and you can also create lots of other effects also according to your need. If he is talking about something, you can directly, if he is talking about this, suppose he is talking about this element, so you can put camera directly this small box, and you can put here, and along with that the scene gets dynamic. Okay, so now as you can see, we have used, first of all, we have used a background, and then we have used a character, and we have changed his expression, and according to that we have put some voiceovers inside the character. We have synced it, and the synchronization is very smooth, and after that we have changed the camera angle. And regarding this process, from starting from background to character implementation and voiceover, do anyone have any question regarding this? Because I will continue and continue and continue, and there will be lots of means you will stuck in somewhere else, because it will be a very long discussions regarding the final result. So if anybody has any question, you can ask.
I'm seeing the chat option. If anyone has any question, you can put it in the chat during the videos also. I can answer them in the text.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, you can proceed.
Okay. So as I have changed the camera angle, now as you can see, again I will play the video. So, अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. So at the same time, one of his friend will pass by, and he will ask him what happened, क्या हुआ, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, शायद मैं तुमको हेल्प कर सकूं. I will be using that character now. So I will select from the predefined character. Suppose I have selected this character. Okay, so he will actually walk from right to left. So I will select a walk cycle. Okay, so walk cycle, and what I will do, I will flip the character, and as you can see, his facial expression is very sad, and I will Now change his facial expressions to smiling. Okay. So now same process we will do. What we will do? We will change his second frame. That means he will walk and he will stop and he will explain him. Right. So how we will do? I will simply click to this button from this small box, that is action plus, and what we will do? We will simply click here. We will change the expressions. Okay, and we will click the plus button, and now what we will do? We will click the first frame, apply. Okay, so as you can see, we will start this scene from left to right, from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Okay. So now what we will do, we will simply apply it. So now after playing the scene, you can see the difference, and according to that, you can change the expression. It is not playing right now.
Processing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will take time because it is taking server from remote. So it will render from their server and it will show to us.
So Tarek, in the meantime, it is rendering.
Yeah.
So for a video of what you just made,
Yeah.
what will be the final file size of such a video?
It will not more than 20 MB. If somebody has created more than 1 minute, then 20, 25 MB, 30 MB, not more than that.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me play the scene. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. So the scene, we can see his walk cycle, right? So what we have to do, we have to change his walk cycle to little later. So suppose from 5 seconds, I will change his walk cycle, right? So from, you have to drag the his first frame and you have to, now I can apply it, and now you can again review the scene. So now, अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. So it is little fast. So what we will do, we will simply click and it will be, and we will drag the second frame and we will move it and little further, and we will change the second frame and we'll change it to explanation. Okay, so this will be, okay. So now what we will do, now we will again do a voiceover and implement this voiceover in this character. But here is a condition that voiceover should be on in this character, and it should be in the next frame, right? So again we will do the we will apply the scene. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. Okay, it is still little fast, so we'll click on this object and get slow. Yeah. And what we will do, we will again we will what we will do in the timeline, we will click on the second character's second frame. That means after completing his work cycle, he will stop there, right? And he will explain him that how can I help you. Okay, so we can change the character expression and character posture anytime. Okay, so that thing you don't have to think about. So it is very easy to change the character posture and expression. So now we will simply record a voiceover. So let's start recording. क्या हुआ? क्या टेंशन में हो तुम? मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं. So now I will apply this voiceover in my. Okay. So now I will simply play the scene. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था. So now a problem has occurred. What is the problem? The problem is that the voiceover file, you can see here, the voiceover file is now created right below the timeline, right? So we have to put the voiceover according to our need. So you have to see the timeline, that where this character is stop and so this is the his timing. So around 7.5 seconds. So we will, what we will do, we will click on the timeline button and we will drag this and we will put here, because the timeline is here the timeline actually is a little different as compared to professional timeline softwares, professional softwares, because here the timelines are works individually according to your need. Okay, so you have to very precise putting the voiceover according to your requirement, and whenever you put the second character, using a voiceover on your first character is very easy than putting voiceover on your second character, because if it does not match, then the voiceover will be playing before the character reach. Okay, so you have to be very precise on putting the voiceover, and according to that the voiceover will sync with the character's facial expression. So now I will be playing the scene again. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा. So the everything we have to change here. So this animation will start from here, from 6 second to 8 second. So according to that, I have to go to the timeline and I have to put this. Okay, I have to put this 6 second to 8 second, and I have to put this, and I have to. Okay, so now I will again play. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो. So still the voice is not coming properly, so we have to click on the character from 6 second to 8 second. So what we will do, we will put the voice for some time. So now I will play. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता. Again I will. So it is a repeated process. Okay, until and unless you are not getting the exact time that where your voice should be playing, you have to try again and again, because it though it is an open source software and you are getting some inbuilt characters and inbuilt functioning, but then also you have to put your effort. So you अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा. क्या हुआ? So I will increase the timeline now. Okay. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है। कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता। क्या टेंशन में हो तुम? मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं। So still the voice is not getting to the right timing. So now I will do some more optimization, and I will change his expressions also. After reaching the first character, his expressions should be little more. Okay, so this is better, I think. So let us play again. And अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है। कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता। क्या हुआ? क्या टेंशन में हो तुम? मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं। So still the voice is not syncing properly, so I have to do it manually again and again because it is a very long process. So as the animation goes on, so this is a part of scene one. Okay, so now you can now he will be telling about the software called Animaker. So normally we have put this storyline like this because we are learning today the part of animation, right? So after telling him after telling him that about the animaker and all, the expression will change immediately. So as the scene goes on, you can create a scene like this in a 21 second also, in a 18 second also. It depend on your requirement. Okay. So now after changing his after telling him about the expression, he'll be very happy, right? So he have already told him that this is the way to do animation. So I will create again a next scene where he will be jumping and he will be telling to himself idea mil gaya mujhe. Okay, so what you will do, you can see on your right hand side, you can see one plus icon. So add scene, again I am adding one new scene. Okay, so here also I am putting the same background bg. Okay, because while changing the scene, it doesn't mean that you are changing everything. Okay, so I will put the same character here. So I will put the same character here. I will put the same character here, and he will be dancing here because he have already told him about the, yeah, this will be the best. Okay, so now what I will do in the next scene, you will see that he have already told him that this is the way to do animation. So I am just giving you an idea how each and every scene works. After changing the scene, it doesn't mean that you will change everything. Okay, so it has connection between from one scene to second scene. Okay, so now what I will do, I will record a voice simply. So याहू, मुझे आइडिया मिल गया, अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन बना पाऊंगा. So now I will simply apply the audio, and now you will be able to see that this audio has been very smoothly synced. So yeah, so ये already मेरा voice आ गया है. So I will be record again. So I will drag this seek bar and I will click and Yahoo! मुझे, okay, according to the animation I have to apply. So let's begin. So while he do jumping, we should put the animation, right? So let's start. Yahoo! मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए, अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊंगा. So I will stop the recording and apply. So according to his posture, the animation will work. Yahoo! मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है. So here, one thing you can do while jumping, he will not do the jumping 2 times, right? After completing one time, you can put this character the second frame. Extra one next expression you can give him. That means he is standing right now, right? So standing with so he will jump and he will he will be happily going on, right? So so yeah. So I will place this one. Okay. I will put him. Okay. I will put this posture and I will place here. One thing you should notice that whenever you are placing a second frame, you should very properly place him according to his body structure, right? It should not be bigger than his previous frame. That will be very unrealistic, right? So you should properly place his second frame according to his first frame. So अभी क्या हो रहा है, अभी तुम्हारा अभी पोस्चर जो है ये पूरा हो जाना चाहिए. So this will be like this. So you should do that. Okay, we can put this. So अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे? So we're placing this here and we will apply this. So let's play the scene. Yeah, मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए. Okay, अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊंगा. Okay. So each and every time the voiceover changes, his body expressions, his facial expressions should also change, right? So according to that, you have to place his body structure, his body. You have to change the frame every time. Whenever he changes his expressions, whenever his voiceover is changing, suppose now what happened? Now, yeah, here है आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन. आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग माय वॉइस ओवर ही मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊँ, राइट? So this kind of problem you will face while working on it. So at the same time, you have to change his. After completing the voiceover, you have to change his body actions, right? So that it connect with the scene. Otherwise, it will get moving and all, right? Because as it is an open source software, it has certain limitations, but you can go through it and you can solve the limitations. Okay, so now I have one scene and I have two scene. Okay, so now I will play. So I will play from. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता. क्या हुआ? क्या टेंशन में हो तुम? मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं. So this is scene 1. Okay, this is scene 1 and this is scene 2. So it will continuous. It will do continuous. It will play continuous. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता. क्या हुआ? क्या टेंशन में हो तुम? मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं. Okay, so now I am in the timeline. So there are 3 timeline total. One is for character, one is the main timeline, and one is for camera, right? So now as you can see, there are after completing the voiceover, कुछ ऐसा है, कुछ ऐसा टाइमलाइन में है जो ऑलरेडी है, लेकिन कुछ मतलब उसमें एक्शन नहीं हो रहा है. ओके, सो वी कैन shorten the timeline. Okay, so and we can put some transition between the timeline. Okay, so this timeline we can change from here. So this is the second. So between the timeline, between this timeline, we can change. We can give a transition and according to that, the transition will work with the second scene. Okay, so what I will do, I will remove the extra timeline from the scene where there is no voiceover. Okay, so now I will play again. So I will play again, and now अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं, कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है, कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता। क्या हुआ, क्या टेंशन में हो तुम, मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं। This is the first scene, and now I will play the second scene. Okay, so here little problem occurs that now I have to arrange the voiceover because I have deleted some extra timeline scene from the previous scene one, right? So now I have to manage, now I have to again properly put the voiceover according to the second scene. Okay, अरे यार या मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए, अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊंगा। सो till now I have given you lots of input regarding doing animation in Animaker. So if anybody has any question regarding the camera angle, the dynamic camera, the timeline, the character timeline, then they can ask me right now. I will definitely give you the proper answer. I will try my best to give you the proper answer. Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
sir, you are
Tarek.
connected,
Yes,
and
I
I have
think
already solved, given answer to some of the questions. So
yes, I think most of the answers which we were facing on YouTube or the chat box in the webinar, Asif has already replied to most of the questions.
Okay.
So I'd like to
Just
request Tarek sir to add some background music as well in that animation.
So now I will be using some background music which are already available here inside this application. So I will put some. There are different types of music. Then this will be some suspense type music. So by hovering only with the mouse, you can hear the music. This
Animaker.
some water effects. Yeah, this is more cinematic. So let me put the music in the timeline, and we can control the sound of the background music. Here, you after clicking the layer in the timeline, you will see different types of option here. Here you can select this the sound icon, and you can slowly lower the music so that it starts it sync with the background. Okay, so let me play the scene. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं, कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है। Let me increase the sound. Okay. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं, कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है, कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता। क्या हुआ, क्या टेंशन में हो तुम, मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं। Okay, so this is the background music we can use here. So as all the background musics are not free, so some are free, so you can use those music, and you can use your own music also from here, my uploads. Yeah, so here are some of my recordings. I have just now I have recorded inside the Animaker, so all the files is now available in my upload section. Okay, So now sound effects. There are different types of sound effects here. Like if you are putting some car animation, you can put this kind of sound effects. Okay. So there are different types of sound effects available here. Okay, so walk-in sound effects we can put while while he was walking, his friend coming in front of him. So we can put this kind of effect. So we have to properly sync with his footstep so that it hears or very much realistic. Okay, so let me put the effect here, and you have to properly. अरे यार ओके अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था कैसे सीखूं कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है कोई अगर हेल्प so now we will put his footstep here because अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना this musical stuff अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था कैसे सीखूं कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है I'll play it again. So this is very time consuming thing, so you have to do it very properly so that each and every element gets synchronized with the scene. Okay. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था कैसे सीखूं कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है कोई अगर हेल्प अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था कैसे सीखूं कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा हो So here he stopped, so we can cut the layer here. As soon as he stopped, your walk-in sound effect should also stop, right? So again I am playing. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था कैसे सीखूं कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता क्या हुआ क्या टेंशन में हो तुम मुझे बोलो शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं So this is the way how we put sound effect inside our scene. So this is a very small animation. We can do any kind of animation. We can do commercial animations, commercial ad animations. You can put text inside an animation. So the same thing we will do in the scene too. Here also we will put some sound effect. Okay, we can put this effect in here. So here we will, yeah. So as it jumps, a small sound effect occurs, which makes it more dynamic. So here you can, on the second scene, you can also put some camera effect also to his face, a close-up camera scene. So how you will put? You will simply click on the camera, and right after 1 second, you can. Okay. So now, yeah, मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए अभी मैं and we will zoom out after 1 second. Okay. Yeah, मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊंगा. Okay. So this is how you use the how you can use this tool and according to your storyline you can create your story, and the more the character will be in your story, the more the complicated will be to process each and everything, the sound effects, the camera, dynamic camera options, the special effects, the everything. So according to that, you have to move on to get the best output. So this is the way how you design a particular story or a simple story inside an inside Animator. But one thing is that there is no limitations regarding the scene. You can add more scene inside this. So here you can create more scene inside this. So now you can create more scene. So inside this, I can take one more background. So suppose I will select from here one more background if it is available. So So here are some background with computer. So that on the next scene he is using Animaker in a computer. So okay, let me take this background, and with the same character I'll be doing the same animation. So let me take the character. So this is the character, and we will put him and sit in a chair. Okay, so this is his action. I will take from here the action. So he's sitting in a chair. Okay, he's sitting in a chair, and I will put a chair. I will put the chair from here available, and what I will do, here is a layer control inside Animaker. So what I will do, I will click this character, click this object, and what I will do, I will put this. Put this layer like this, and now I'll be using a computer if it is. So I'll use a computer if it is properly in the same aspect ratio that I am searching for. So these are all paid version. So okay, this is the proper.
There was one laptop above.
Yeah, but the perspective is not correct, because if I put directly the laptop in a front view, then that will be not correct. It should be like this. So as we are working on a 2D dimension, so we can rotate this on its own perspective. So yeah, there are some certain elements that are not free of cost. So for that, a certain subscription is here in this application. So I would like to, I just want to explain it that I want to show this character working in a computer, and he is now happy working in Animaker. So exactly like that. So this is my third scene. So you can see this is my first scene, this is my second scene, this is my third scene. So story will go on like this. But according, due to some certain limitation, you can't use certain elements from the software. So according to that, you can create your storyline so that you can use all the elements from this application.
Alexa, there is an option for using computer in the character. You can use it from there also.
Yes.
Choosing that character on the actions. Yeah, on the action. Using
Yeah,
PC. Yeah.
yeah. That is available. Okay. So now he is working on Animaker and he is now happy and you can put a dialogue here also that wow, it is so easy to use. So what I will do, I will simply record my voice. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use it or something like that. Okay, so apply and now the scene will automatically get synced with the character and now I can play the scene. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use it or something like that. So I will cut this portion and now I can play this scene. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use it or something like that. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use it or something like that. Okay. So we have to. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use it. So this is how it works. So I have total 1, 2, 3 scene, a simple storyline of how to use Animaker as you are learning right now how to use Animaker. And according to a storyline, you can do lots of things. So is if regarding some tools or some techniques, if anybody have some question, you can ask me.
Yeah, someone asked like in the background music, Animaker sound was there. So I would like to answer him. As there are lots of background music, so you choose accordingly where there is no sound of Animaker. So it's up to you. So that's the answer. And rest of the question I have already answered, sir.
Okay.
So if anyone else have any other question, you can put your answer quickly, so that we can move to the next quiz session.
Question in the question and answer section. Sir, can you suggest some more free software so that we can try? Like,
Yes,
except from
actually,
Animaker.
if you go for online, like Animaker, there are two more online platform called Powtoons and Beyond. There are two.
There are
But
also available. Any Metron is also available, but that is more complicated according means
yeah,
as
we found
compared to
Animaker
Animaker.
more comfortable for the students and for the beginners. That's why we're using this platform. Otherwise, you can go for the online platform. I mean, the open source platform that we have discussed yesterday, like OpenToons, Pencil 2D, SyncFig, K3D, Krita, and the Blender and all. So they are also native. But why you have choose this platform is because we find Animaker the more easy to use. And the thing is that if we go for that kind of software, it's lots, we will feel lots of complicacy and student will end up doing nothing. That's why we want them to be interactive and do something that at least they made some get an idea of animation and do this kind of animation with the help of this drag and drop. That's why we choose this platform. So you can use because the lots of free resources are also there. For now, will not focus on the paid version. So for the I mean homeworks and for your own doing own projects, you can go for this free resources that we have already discussed. So hopefully I say the student had got a good tutorial on this, and this is just a tutorial for the time being. Hopefully you can make your own storyboard on this and get some good concept on this animation, and you can make of your own. So that will be your activity part that will be discussed by our teachers, our guide.
Okay.
So anyone have anything? Can we add dynamic background here?
Yeah, there are two questions. One is on chat, the other one is on YouTube.
Okay.
The query on YouTube from Savita is how you put second frame on first.
Okay. Okay. So let me go to the first scene. So now I will go to the character timeline. Okay. So I will click on the character, and this is the character, the first character. So it has only one frame. Okay. So in one frame only he was talking to himself that how to work on animation. And I will go to the second character. The second character, you can see, whenever you apply a character walking, or a character is dancing or jumping and jumping or something like that, you have to put a second frame. That means after a character walk on, he will stop somewhere, right? So at that point you have to put a second frame, the second posture of his body. So suppose a person is walking and he will stop, and immediately he will start talking, right? So what I have done here, so you can see this is the first frame, this is the first frame, this is the first frame, and this character is the second frame. So how I have put the character? So in this character, after clicking this character, you will see this is the add action sequence button. So from the beginning, I will show you again. I will show you again. From beginning only, I will show you so that you can. Okay.
So just to announce for quiz session, we will be starting the quiz session very soon. As soon as Tariq and Asif will finish their session, we'll be going to start in say another 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay. Sometimes it will take time to completely load the website because it is working from a remote server. So
Like meanwhile, you can also discuss about that one thing which you actually touched upon about the copyright free music and all that if you have to use it. Okay, I think it's done now.
okay, so again I'm using a predefined character here. So this is his first frame. Okay, this is his first frame. So first frame we want to change it to a walk cycle. Okay, so let me change his walk cycle. Okay, so now I will not work on expression, I will simply show you how the second frame works. So first frame I will click and simply this box will occur, and here there are lots of options, so we will click in this option that is called action plus. So immediately this this dialog box will appear here, and you will click to this plus button, and immediately your second frame will occur, how it will appear. So this is the second frame. After creating the second frame, what you will do, you will click this green tick button, and after clicking this green tick button, what you will do, you can place anywhere this his second frame. And what will happen, and this frame, what we will do, we will simply go to the timeline and we will click this character and put him at the beginning of the timeline. And now we will, what we will do, we will drag him outside the canvas so that it looks that it seems like he is walking inside the canvas and he is in an angry expression. Okay, So what I will do, I will apply. And now again, after playing the scene one, what it will happen? It is too fast. So how we will slower the speed? So we will, what we will do in the timeline, we will drag this frame and drag to 4 seconds. And again we will apply, click the apply button, and again we will click the scene one, and now he's slowly he is walking, and this is our first scene. Is it clear now? Hello.
Yes, I think it's very much clear. You have again explained it very well. Tariq, I'm not seeing any other query on this question as of now.
Okay. So as I have shown the process how it works, so you can continue with your storyline, and you can regarding the copyright music and all, I would prefer all of you to use the inbuilt music inside the Animaker. So you should not use other music, because it is, as it is a online platform, so while rendering and while publishing, you will get lots of problem regarding copyright. Okay, so now what I will do, I have created 3 scenes. Okay, so let me play once again. अरे यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं, कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है, कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता। क्या हुआ, क्या टेंशन में हो तुम, मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं। दिस वाज आवर फर्स्ट सीन, दिस वाज आवर सेकंड सीन। या मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए, अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊंगा। Okay, so we have to this little thing in our second scene. So here what we have some extra timeline scene available here. So we will, what we will do, we will cut those scenes so that it properly. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use it. Okay, so अभी मैं इस सीन को यहाँ पे क्लोज करूंगा, ठीक है? मैं इस सीन को यहाँ पे क्लोज करूंगा और मैं इसको फाइनल रेंडर करूंगा। तो उसको कैसे रेंडर करूं, यहाँ पे है आपका एक publish button एक है. So here you will get this button. So now here you will get lots of options. You can directly download video. So after clicking the download video, you will get its format. Here lots of format is available. So you will be using the MP4 because it is the only format available for the free version. And if you want to use the other advanced version, then you have to pay for it. So better you should go with the free version, and you can also render in HD. So you can give your animation video name, give it as sample animation tutorial or anything you can want to give. So what I will do, I will simply download now. So it will process inside the software how it works. Okay. So it will do processing how it's work. It will take some time because it will, if you have a very good internet connection, it will be much faster. Then also minimum you have to wait for 1 to 2 minutes. So after the completion of this process, you can directly download the video in your computer.
Yeah, maybe it could take some time. So after this render have done, that is the Animaker will send an email that they have completed your download thing, and you can download it from the mail also. Because the rendering time is in the process of animation, the rendering time is always higher than the expected, because you are rendering more than 2 characters, 3 characters, or all the scenes, all the images, all the movements, and all background music, posture, gesture, everything are putting together is the process that we call render. So it usually takes long time. So, and this rendering are happening in the server because we are just using their websites. So for example, if we use some other softwares that mm, ren, that renders in our computer itself, then they usually uh, takes the help of our system like graphics, RAM, and all the processor. As we have the better system with the better configuration, the rendering time will be less. But in this case, as we are using the websites, so all the rendering are happening in the server side, in the server of the animaker. So that's why it is taking some time, and we have to wait for that. And after the rendering happen, animaker will send a link to our, the registered mail account. From there also we can download it. Yeah, it's already done.
Okay, so it has been created and you can play from
अरे
here.
यार एनिमेशन सीखना था, कैसे सीखूं? कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं मिल रहा है. कोई अगर हेल्प कर देता तो अच्छा होता. क्या हुआ? क्या टेंशन में हो तुम? मुझे बोलो, शायद मैं तुम्हारा कोई हेल्प कर सकूं. या मुझे आइडिया मिल गया है एनिमेशन के लिए. अभी मैं आराम से एनिमेशन कर पाऊंगा. Wow, it is so easy to use. I am loving it. I love the way it works. You all should use. So now we can directly, it has been rendered and it is now available in their website and you can directly download it from here. So now you choose your location in your desktop computer, laptop, whatever you are using, and directly download in your PC. And
Sir, can you please mention the size of the video that it is?
okay, sure. Let me first download the video and I will be able to say. So okay, so size of the video is 1.66 MB.
It's very less. Yeah, that's
Very
efficient.
less because it is a processed video and they work in their server and they compressed it by themselves and sent back to us so that we can use in different various platforms.
So this is all about this tutorial. Hopefully you have understood everything about the animation. Yeah, the theory that you have come across yesterday, we have almost used all these theories like voiceover and the background things and the movement of the character, designing a character and the concept and the script. It should be more clear, though it's a very less time to animate such kind of animation in this tutorial. That's why it's a rough idea about this animation. Hopefully you are getting the concept how to do that. So it's your time now to design a good storyboard and design a good animation with all the free resource that is available in this animaker. And hopefully you will do a lot more better than us, and we're expecting that. And
Somebody has asked about dynamic background, right?
yeah, that I have already answered. Like if you want to use the dynamic background, you have to drag some objects that is available in the object panel. And otherwise, the background that you're looking is just an image. It's not a dynamic background. That's why you cannot move the object in the dynamic background. You just move some objects that are available, and then you can animate in your own ways. That is it. So that's all about this. And actually, we are also doing such kind of animations for our professional, for our brands that are associated with us. And we also teach such kind of animation in our professional tools like Adobe and all. So I would like to request everyone, if you want to learn further, then you can contact us personally. We can go through this. And hopefully this is all you have already learned something about what exactly animation is from the basic to advanced level, I guess. Because we are a organization that we actually do such kind of animation, and we also teach animation, and we often organize some workshop from our organization as well to teach such
Yeah.
kind of animation.
So let me show you some more thing about this application. As there are some predefined tools available in this application. So share one thing.
Tariq, shall we take the quiz in between?
Sure.
Because I think that will keep them engaged.
Okay, sir. Please take the question.
So we will be starting quiz very shortly, and I have already pasted the links on the YouTube channel as well as the chat in the WebEx webinar. I hope you all are set. I'll request all the students to get set for this. We are already seeing that there are many questions from students as well to start the quiz.
Sir, please allow
Gaurav?
me to share the screen.
Yeah, hold on, Gaurav. I'll just make you a presenter. Yeah, I made you presenter, Gaurav. Please present your screen, Gaurav. Gaurav, shall we start now? We are not able to see your screen. Yeah, it's visible now. Okay, guys, I think all of you are now on the Mentimeter. For the first slide, please enter your name. Gaurav, we are not able to see your screen.
Screen is blank, I think. Just
Yes.
can you reconnect it? Like
Gaurav, can you reshare it? Yeah, it's visible now. Gaurav, go ahead. Go to the second slide. Because I'm just only seeing. Okay, now enter your full name, school name, state name, and email ID. I'll request all the participants to enter their names and email IDs. I'll request all the students to please do it in a very good way so that we can capture the names for the participation certificates. So please ensure what you are writing. That's why we have just extended the time limit for this particular question. Vishal, you have to enter your name and all. You have to provide all your details on the Mentimeter. If you are facing any issue, then please let us know.
I request all the students to write the full name, the school name with their state, and then email ID. Please provide a valid email ID to send your certificates. Pramod sir, I think.
Yes, I think we can go ahead now.
Okay. Okay, sir.
You put the enter, I think. Don't skip the slides, you just need to enter. Yes. Yes, students. What do you get when you capture the screen using the print screen button? Gaurav, can you go to the initial slide? I think people are not able to see it.
I think yes, sir. It is visible.
Can you please press enter? Yeah, that's already been covered. Gaurav, can you press enter? Okay. We're getting 3 more questions to go now. Great. Good guys, keep guessing.
Okay.
Okay. If someone is not able to join the quiz, they say that they have a signal problem, and that's why I'm unable to join quiz in the Mentimeter. Okay. I think if we can help out with that.
We can reopen the quiz after.
We can take the details on the last slide. Possible. Okay, great. 2 more questions to go.
Students are voting very fast, sir.
Yes. Gaurav, have we kept the details slide in the last again?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, let's see. There are some queries again asking for the same. We are reaching towards the end of the quiz session. I'll request all the participants to please provide your details in case you missed on the first slide. जिन भी बच्चों ने अपने डिटेल्स फर्स्ट स्लाइड में नहीं प्रोवाइड किए हैं वो एक बार फिर से लास्ट स्लाइड में प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, दोज हु हैव एक्चुअली मिस्ड. ग्रेट. Please provide all your details again. Go to the next slide. Okay, I think we missed out the last slide. Gaurav, can you just add and post the last slide? In the meantime, I'll request Wafia and Tariq to take over. Thank you guys for participating in the quiz. Wafia. Yes.
Yeah,
Over to
thank
you,
you,
Wafia.
Pramod. Yeah, thanks a lot. I would like to ask Anshu, are you there? Anshu? Can't hear you.
Okay, possibly we can start and maybe she can join.
Yeah.
Meanwhile.
So, Anshu, if you're there, would you like to say something on today's program? Okay, so I assume that Tariq and Asif have done, their job very well. And today's was a very interesting session. What I would like to tell the students is just a small brief overview of all the boot camps that we had today. So first of all, I would just give me a few moments. I would just like to wish you all a very good afternoon, and I hope that you enjoyed the animation bootcamp 2 sessions. Yesterday we had the mentoring session, and today we had the hand holding session. So as you see that these handhold sessions that we have done today were more focused on the tools, storyboard, and applications of the animations that were provided to you to create a necessary skills for making at least a short animation video. So going to the overview of Bootcamp 1, I would like to say that I hope that you were having the clarity of this Bootcamp 1, which we had specially designed. All the scientists in CSIR had designed these boot camps, under the guidance of our Science Communication Dissemination Directorate unit. And I hope that you have understood that, and you will, the attempts that we made were on basically to highlight the contemporary science and technology themes to make you aware of the seriousness of the natural resources and the environmental challenges. So you may recall that the contemporary themes of Bootcamp 1 were basically on energy, health, artificial intelligence, climate change, water conservation, disaster mitigation, and agrotechnology. These will help you to think on exploring everyday life situations and also keep you informed of how these can be managed or curtailed, and how you can take control of the environment hazards and keep away from any unseen health problems. We also hope that you will be able to highlight the challenges and concerns on climate change and show us how we can conserve water and provide solutions to recycling, redistribution of water, use of novel irrigation systems, etc. You may have also developed ideas on how to use conventional energy to meet our energy demand. For example, clean energy solutions like solar, wind, hydrogen, thermal energy, etc. could be considered under green energy or alternate ways of using existing energy in a systematic and novel manner. And I hope you can think of some of these ways for your creatives for submission. And we also find a lot of students like you have got a lot of knowledge about these technologies which are recently being automated and presented to us. So I am sure that you will be able to deal with these situations in your daily lives, and you would like to share how you could handle them. So maybe you could think, or you observe the artificial intelligence driven motors or machines which are there around you. And due to this problem solving technique of yours, we would also be very much looking forward to having you build any of these a similar or a better kind of prototypes which you feel are necessary for us. And regarding this, disaster mitigation kind of a thing, we would also, would like to bring your attention to the natural calamities like earthquake, cyclone, tsunami, landslide, etc. So these, man-made hazards or disasters could be, like industrial hazard like a war, fire, famine, or this, coronavirus, which is happening now in these past 2 years. So this could also be the part of disaster mitigation, or how to avoid or take precautions on them. We actually would like to, know from you how we could renew our existing policies, or how we could, have, new policies from you, or how you could tell us that what we could do to do things better. So through this competition, friends, we are requesting you to bring us awareness and encourage our community to use better and smarter models. You can also help us convey your strong message by choosing one or more of the activities that we have done in Bootcamp 2. So the Bootcamp 2, was on animation, comics, science fiction, app development, you know, and we had videos, filmmaking, also was covered in this videos. So we would like you to use the themes and create a creative on it, and let us know. You can make use of infographics, posters, or simply you can build an app. We could choose, you know you can just design something and think, and if you want to do it in a group, or if you want to do it individually, both are welcome for us. So these things will make a significant impact on the minds of you and your friends and seniors. And also it will also let us know the adverse effects that the nation is facing on various aspects, and how you can encourage to eliminate by being good citizens and eradicate the villains drastically. So coming to submission, students, we will be putting up the guidelines on the submission, and you will need to fill in the submission form, which will contain the objectives, novelty, message, which you need to be conveyed to us. Okay, so please stay tuned to our website, that is jigyasa-csir.in. And we call upon you to come forward and initiate the first steps to have a science-based, technology-based, innovative creatives for a clean, green, and healthy nation. Okay, students. So thank you very much. I would also now like to thank our team members who were with us for these past 2-3 days. Like for example, we also had the WebEx software team with us. There is Bhaskar was a WebEx software team member, and we also had Arvind. Then we have got Tariq, and we have also got Ashif, who are the creatives and the graphics designers with us. Then we had Pramod, Gaurav, Aminul, who are all from various departments in CSIR. We had Anshu as a very strong pillar with us, and she is from Chandigarh M Tech, and I am myself from National Chemical Laboratory, Pune. So thank you for being part of this program, and we wish you all the best. And I can see Anshu who has come here. So Anshu, you may like to, say a few words to all of us. You are very keenly watching the questions last 2-3 days, and she herself is a very good animator. She has developed a game, and she is a scientist. Beside that, she's a researcher. So I'll just give over to Anshu.
Thanks, Mafia. I think you covered the essence of the bootcamp very well. So just a message, students, here is follow your passion, see what bothers you around your house or in your school. Look at the world we are living in. So the point is that the world is undergoing a pandemic, right? And we do need solutions which allow us to come out of it, as well as not face any other such global challenges. So it's time that the younger generation understands the challenges we are facing very well, So we would like you to tell us what you have understood, what other things apart from what we told in the bootcamp bothers you, and how do you think they can be solved? And if you can do that in a creative fashion, which makes others also understand it the way you do, it will actually allow all of us as a team to first understand the problems carefully and then also see whether there are innovative solutions that we can actually implement on ground to address a lot of issues. As Wafia was telling you, there are problems we are facing definitely in health. We have problems of climate change. We have problems in agrotechnology. There are technological solutions available, but what are the gaps in those technological solutions that we face, and how do we go forward, identify those gaps, and also identify more eco-friendly ways throughout? That is, I think, the whole point of having this discussion is how do we live with our environment in the most eco-friendly fashion? And it can be anything. It can be from AI to health. How can we identify solutions which allow us to live in a more coherent fashion with the environment that we stay in? So we look forward to learning more from you. So with those few words, back to Vafya.
Yeah, thank you, Anshu. Pramod, would you like to say something?
Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody, for attending today's session. I think that was a wonderful session by Asif and Tariq. They actually did the justice to all our queries, and we were getting all the responses from the students as well. So I think using this AnyMaker, you have provided a very good free platform where they can use these skills to develop and compete in this Jigyasa Vigyan Mahotsav. Fine. And we will be, please stay tuned to the announcements related to the submissions and all that. We have slightly extended the timeline. So 25th is not the timeline for submitting the details. I think we will be extending that. And please keep looking on to the YouTube channel. Fine. And we will be posting all those things. We will try to reach you in bulk as well. So as just to have a clear idea of how many registrations we have till now, it's more than 30,000 registrations, and the number of registrations which we have crossed for this Jigyasa Vigyan Mahotsav, that's very commending, and it's a very good job done by all the team. So I shall clap for all the team members who are included here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that's a very good thing. And participants and students, please keep visiting on our YouTube channel as well. Fine, and you'll be getting all the details there. If you have any queries or something, some other queries, please keep on posting. We'll try to come up with a session which answers all your queries, either from the CSIR headquarters or maybe perhaps category wise. Fine, and please, I'll request you again to keep looking on all the things. Fine? Thank you, Wafia, Anshu, Tariq, Gaurav, and Aminul, and Ashif. Thanks a lot. Thank you, and thank you all for joining. Thank you.
Yeah,
Wafia,
Gaurav.
you can
Yeah, thanks. Gaurav, would you like to say something?
Yeah, it was a very novel concept. In a nutshell, they have explained to all the students. I am very happy, including few students at my home. They were also watching, asking me the question. That's why I was typing, and so it was a very nice session. Yeah, they are actually working now on this AnyMaker. I'm literally watching them sitting in another room. So very nice session, and clap for all the committee and all the team members.
Definitely.
What's up to
Thank you very much, Gaurav. All of you all have been a very important part of this program today. I would like to ask Ashif and Tariq also to say a few words, and then maybe one or two of the students could raise their hand, and we would like to ask you also, how you felt about the session. Yeah, Tariq.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving us this opportunity. I feel that this opportunity is a huge opportunity for us and for the student as well, because considering the situation of coronavirus and all, so the student are getting lots of contents during this week, and this is a great opportunity for them as well. So I'd like to especially thanks Dr. Wafia ma'am and Dr. Anshu ma'am and Pramod sir to give us this opportunity to give a tutorial on these things. and we are very thankful to the CSIR team, entire team as well. And thanks a lot.
Thank you. Tariq, would you like to add something?
Yeah, ma'am. Same thing goes to from my side also. I'm very thankful to all of you that I am getting a platform for showing all this. So, though we are not involved in teaching profession, so we are actually in a working profession actually. We are professional VFX and animators. So then also we have tried our level best to showcase whatever it comes through this open source platform, and it will definitely help the beginners to come and join this animation industry for their future. And thanks once again, all of you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Aminul, would you like to say something? And Aminul is really volunteering us, very nicely. He's from CSIO and he has come today and yesterday also and been monitoring us.
Thank you, ma'am, and it was my my pleasure to be part of this NCL with you guys, and it was really awesome. And I myself enjoyed this both of the session, because even I was so much interested in animation. I always wanted to know how it's happened. So Tariq sir and Asif sir has defined it so well, and I myself thanks the team Aeronic, especially Asif and Tariq,
Okay.
so for this wonderful session you have conducted, and all the scientists from various labs and all, and for being such supportive and all. So thank you everyone. It was
Thank
great.
you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I think we will ask some students. Would you like to raise your hand and give your feedback? We can unmute you once you raise your hands. Are you having the facility or no? Can you chat it out whether you are able to raise your hand, or you can just put your name there? I think Naga Manish was here yesterday also, I remember.
And one person, Vishal, also interactive was throughout the session. And
Okay.
he has
So
any question?
Vishal, Naga, anybody wants to say anything? So I think maybe students are just waiting to prepare, and I think it's already 1:43. Must be rushing for lunch or something of that sort.
Yes.
So do give us your feedback on Twitter and CSR Jigyasa, Twitter handle, and also be in touch with us on Facebook, Instagram, and also you can stay with us on LinkedIn and other social media channels, and also stay in touch with our main website, and you will know how the submission is and what you are supposed to submit. All right. So with this, I think we will end the program today. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that we were just a perfect team, really. So thanks a lot, all of you all, for being with me, and we being with each other. So it is all of us here. All right. So thanks,
Thank
and
you.
have a good day. Have a good Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great, great,
Bye-bye.
Fafia. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
and
Bye,
one
team.
more
Bye.
thing.
Bye.
Ashif, and you have not said the problem solving, 1 hour session. So have you all decided, or we are supposed to ask them later, because we could just put it across on our Twitter handle?
Yeah, ma'am, you can actually put it on 3rd February. 3rd, yeah, or 4th February you can put it.
Okay, any specific time you are having on 4th February?
4th February after.
Morning will be better, I guess.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
Okay.
From
Sure.
2 onwards.
Sure. Definitely, we will do that, and we will ask them, and we will put it up on the Twitter handle. Okay, thank you very much once again, and it was really a very nice session. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.